Special Prosecutor Jack Smith is still trying to get the judge, Judge Tanya Chutkan, to not allow cameras in the courtroom for Donald Trump's trial for his attempts to overturn the results of the 2020 election. And Smith has been very clear about his reasoning for not wanting the cameras in there. He has basically said, listen, cameras in there. Donald Trump is going to turn this into a circus, right? It's going to be exactly what Trump wants it to be, which would be the Trump show. And it puts a giant target on every single witness that comes into this courtroom. And with the witnesses knowing that information, it could make them less likely to testify. So he's worried that cameras in the courtroom are going to result in a witness intimidation type thing. But that brings me to a question from one of our viewers. Viewer Nuttin Better 2 Do 70 asked, I would like for you to speak about Trump's DC trial being televised or not being televised. Trump is going to try to play it every different way. Now, here's the thing about Jack Smith's request, and this, goes to that question. If Smith is successful and prevents the trial from being televised, you have just handed Donald Trump the best ammunition that man has ever had in his life. Because he will go out there every single day claiming that the trial is rigged, knowing that we're not in there to see it. So he'll make up these fantasies about what's happening in court, claim that he is the victim, all this persecution. I mean, they're doing it in New York right now. That's how we know it's what he'll do. And his base will believe it. And he'll say, I wanted the whole thing to be out in the open. I told the judge to put it on TV, but Jack Smith wanted it hidden because he's up to no good. Trump will say that. And unfortunately, millions of people in this country will believe it. That is assuming, of course, that Smith is successful in not getting the trial televised. I personally happen to think that this trial should, in fact, be televised, 100%. Like, without a doubt, without hesitation. This thing should be televised. And I understand the risks that come along with that for the potential witnesses. But televised or not, those witnesses are going to be just as attacked by Trump's followers, no matter what. Put them on TV, they'll be attacked. Don't put them on TV, and reporters will report on what they said that day in that evening's news, and they'll still be attacked. Like, there's literally no way to stop that. It doesn't matter TV or not. So I'm sorry, in this particular instance, I don't follow Jack Smith's line of reasoning. Okay? Trump's going to attack these people, maybe not with the gag order, but his followers will. His allies will. So again, you may as well put the whole thing on TV so that there is the transparency. And it's pretty easy to allow this to not become the Donald Trump show. What we have in this trial, the evidence that we already know exists, which is just, the tip of the iceberg on what is actually going to be presented, is vital to the American public. Like, we deserve to know these things. The man, basically, according to the charges, committed fraud against the government. The government's funded with our tax dollars. We're all affected by this. Let us see what's happening. And I think that's what should happen. I do not think there are great risks to the witnesses being on TV or being not on TV. The risks, I think, are going to remain the same either way. So at least give us the transparency. Don't allow Donald Trump to capture the narrative and spin it every evening on Truth Social. That's not going to help anybody. If we can see what's happening, we can see through his BS, and everybody benefits from that. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.